So the topic that came up is that CoverGirl came out with a cover boy. So before we get into it, and I want to know your opinions, we're gonna find out what's it. Do you guys know his name?
Yeah.
Let's look it up.
I do. James Charles.
Yes,
I follow him on Instagram.
Okay, and on Instagram he made the announcement, and this is it. He announces his CoverGirl.
To announce that I am the first ever male CoverGirl. Oh my gosh. If you guys want some more information, make sure to go check out CoverGirl's Instagram, and I am so excited to show you all what we have in store.
Wow.
Wow.
So what do you? First of all, we have. I always think of you as a traditional person on the Zoom, and even though you're not traditional, you're a gay man. You have a lot of tradition installed in you or instilled in you. What do you guys think about CoverGirl having a cover boy?
I think it's an awesome move, you know, for the brand because they're trying to be more inclusive and include the whole spectrum of the GLBTQ rainbow. But at the end of the day, I think it's all about money. I mean, they're obviously trying to appeal to Gen Z and to women as well because honestly, let's be real here. Gays are a girl's best friend. Like the dog is a man's best friend, a gay is a girl's best friend. And by having this guy, who I don't really specifically know if he labels himself as gay, but I think they are definitely appealing to women at the end of the day. And they need it because their sales have, you know, gone down a little bit.
Yeah.
I have a couple mixed feelings about it. Like,
why?
Because I don't know how marketable it is for CoverGirl to do this. This boy is a makeup artist. He's very creative, and I follow him on Instagram, and I do think that his gallery is amazing. But maybe he would have been better in, like, let's say a MAC, the face of MAC or some big makeup.
Why? Because the name is CoverGirl?
No, it's just what CoverGirl does, like, as a magazine. I don't know that bringing a boy not dressed as a girl, well, with the nails and the makeup and stuff.
Well, he's androgynous. He looks a little androgynous to me.
You know what? I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I am super respectful and everything. It's just that I'm not used to the image of boys labeling themselves as boys still, and then wearing makeup and nails and all this stuff, and that I don't know that for CoverGirl it would be a good idea. I would totally do it for like a MAC publicity.
I think that because
or something like that.
Here's the thing. Well, number one, first and foremost, when I was a little kid, I grew up. I remember the glam rock bands.
Yeah.
They were. I mean, I remember I had Poison. Look what the cat dragged in. The cover, all the Poison. They're all in makeup and they had their hair teased. And I go to my dad. I was like 7 years old. I go, Papi, quiero comprar este disco, Poison. And he goes, ¿Qué es eso, Madonna?
Oh my
God. I think that because CoverGirl is we are women, this is how we beautify ourselves with this makeup, and then you see a boy throw in that thing, it might throw you off in terms of like your radar.
But I would have done it more sophisticated. If you want to include men, then why not include, you know, male men, like masculine men.
Masculine men don't wear makeup.
Yeah, like this is.
Except for now.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know exactly what they're trying to do in terms of market.
Right.
So I was a little confused. I guess my brain is not used to the image of a boy wearing makeup like that, and then all of a sudden in CoverGirl, because I really like him and I love his creativity. He's a great artist and he's actually really funny.
Yeah. Do you think it's also that he's very effeminate? I mean, he's almost more effeminate than like most feminine girls that I know. And do you think that it's kind of like pushing that? I don't know, gender twisting that confuses you?
Well, I think, you know, with that whole thing that we're going through now where we're not even mentioning gay, straight, bisexual, it's just like whoever you want to sleep with. So they're kind of leaving it up in the air, I think. Yeah, much like this actor, there's a guy, Nico Tortorelli, I believe his name is, and he's on a show called Younger, and he's also gender fluid. Like, he's publicly said that he sleeps with men, he sleeps with women,
But that was
I guess
called
whatever floats his boat.
bisexual back in the day. Like, now there's something like this guy,
but they don't want to label themselves now.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't want to label yourself, but what are you? I mean,
well,
you have to label yourself as a human being.
Tell that to the people that keep on adding letters to LGBTQ.
Oh my God, we have a P and everything.
Let's say, el abecedario, GBT or whatever. So, I mean, they said something like there's no such thing as gender.
Right.
And that was in the CoverGirl article that I was reading.
Okay.
And then I'm like, I think that's going a little too far. There's no such thing as gender. It's either you have a penis or a vagina. That's a gender right there. I mean, you can't be like, that's just my personal
But
opinion.
maybe you don't feel.
It's just too liberal in my brain to think that now there's not even a gender out there to.
Well, that's the gray area we're getting to, and we're actually going to discover more of that in tomorrow's show. But before, we have a minute left on this. Aside from this cover boy being cover girl, there's also situations where like Bono from U2 was made one of Glamour's Women of the Year.
Oh, come on! Are you kidding me? Él es tan feo. How the hell does he even get into the most beautiful list?
He's Woman of the Year.
Woman. Yeah, woman. He's not even a good-looking anything, period. And now he's chosen as a best-looking woman. Sorry, I'm just saying the truth. Bono?
No, Bono's a man.
Yeah, okay, I don't know
Choose
Bono.
Brad Pitt or some like stunning model. Choose Tyson Beckford. Bono? Who? Did Stevie Wonder edit this
Dude, I hope.
of the magazine or something?
I think it's because
I
Bono's
really
done a
hope
lot
he
for
doesn't
human
watch
rights.
the show. 'Cause
He
poor
can't watch
thing.
the show, girl. He's blind.
Oh my
is
goodness. All right, guys, when we come back, Bruno's gonna join Victor Ortiz. He's talking to him right now. He's doing a friend zone. And we have some amazing guests on the show. Corey and Du, Jonathan Fernandez, and Luna Ora. So stay tuned right here.
Yeah! Come back, come back!